my Timeless Oracle readings. We are live. This is on Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you wanted to know. So without further ado, I'm going to go right to our opening. Esitoma sadgamaya Damasoma jyote gamaya Rityangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. I hope you all are doing well, and welcome to my live. Say hi to Jasmine in the chat and anybody else, because there might be some people that are not able to chat in the chat, but shout out to those who are watching me right now as well. So before we start, I'm going to let you guys know that I'll be answering 10 live Oracle questions that'll turn into Oracle readings from the chat right after I do the 6 new collective Oracle timeless readings for the collective. That means for everybody. Now, if you don't know what my channel is about, I do different kinds of readings, including pick a card readings. So in my lives, especially this one, I'll be doing a pick a card reading so everybody can join in, okay? If you are getting into a mental plan, feeling unsure, just take a break and just have me in the background and listen in, okay? That way you can not feel discombobulated, okay? So there will be timestamps down below in the description box, and also in the was in the comment area down below, okay? So if I do a reading for you or not, there'll be still those timestamps, okay? Let's see, there are also some timeless oracle readings that I did on my channel, so check those out too. They're in different kind of topics and that, so have fun being the seeker, okay, to find those out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It greatly helps my channel, but it's showing me that you do value the things I do on my channel as well, okay? Greatly appreciate that. All right, so the 6 questions I'll be going in on for the collective, that means for everybody. First one is an update on your wish fulfillment about expansion in networking with your community on or offline. Second question is the update on viewers' wish fulfillment about expansion for singles, couples, family, and friends. So it's all pick a card readings. Okay. Third question is what is the update on viewers' wish fulfillment about court or legal matters? Fourth question is going to be an update on viewers' wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming in. So if you were wondering, yes, we're going to be doing that one. It's going to be another pick a card reading. Number 5 is an update on viewers' wish fulfillment about their creations. It's whatever you're creating. There'll be another pick a card reading for that. The final question for the collective is what is the update on viewers' wish fulfillment about when they spoke up about, say, a career advancement, wanting a relationship, wanting a raise, wanting total change in their life, even making a decision through financial constraints. So yes, if you're looking forward to that reading, it's going to be number 6, okay? So say hello again in the chat to everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into the collective reading. Now, actually, before we do that, I'll give you a heads up for people who just joined my live that we'll be doing live chat oracle readings after the collective reading, okay? So if you're wanting to stick around for that, I'll be choosing 10 different people, okay, for that. All right, let's get started with the first pick a card reading. And we're going to set that up. So if you're wanting to know about your wish and about expansion and networking with your community on or offline, meaning on the internet or offline in the non-digital world, this is your reading, okay? You can pick 1, 2, or 3. You can write it in the chat or type it up in the chat or keep it to yourself. Either way, do what you feel is right for you, okay? Now, what is the update on the pick one's wish fulfillment about their expansion and networking in their community on or offline if they own a business? Thank you. Now, what is the update on the viewers that pick number 2's wish fulfillment about expansion and networking in their community on or offline if they don't have a business? Thank you. All right, last one. What is the update on viewers' wish fulfillment about expansion and networking in their community on or offline if they pick number 3? And this is about any kind of influencer that needs to know this. Thank you. All right. All right, viewers, if you are ready to do the first pick a card reading for number 1, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. Go about how you feel. If you get discombobulated, confused, in a mental prison to do this, please take a break. Go to the next one, okay? So pick number 1. Here's your update on your wish fulfillment about expansion and networking in your community on or offline if you have a business, okay? You got financial constraints. You got the garden in the gate. You got woman holding a coin. A broken heart. And contract. Woohoo! All right. Not a bad last card, okay? So viewers, here's your status. You're going to be going, you're probably already going through this. If you're wanting to know what kind of expansion, your status right now is you're dealing with financial constraints. So you're waiting for money to come in. So your advice here, in order to have that expansion, what's going to happen next is that you're needing to come out of your comfort zone here and restabilize your emotions while you're waiting for more money to come in order to expand more, whether it's in your community or on the internet, okay? Online. And how you're going to come more out of your comfort zone is if you not neglect your regimen, okay? Taking good care of yourself, because when you're stable on the inside, okay, that means when you are balanced on the inside, you know how to navigate through any kind of crisis that's going on with inside you and around you. It's when you don't, this is what you experience, and you feel like you're lost and things are a lost cause, okay? So now it's time to invest in your emotional stability while you wait for money to come in to have more expansion. This is your time to do so. If you neglect in doing this, it's going to be very hard for you to be solid, stable, be able to go to that next practical step when that money does come in and grow and expand from that. So when you do invest in your emotional stability, your outcome is a contract. That means more contracts, more networking, more opportunities are going to come your way. Okay. When you own your own business, so it's an equal give and take, investing in yourself and investing in your business. Okay. Now it's time to invest in your business first. And then when that money comes in, you'll be able to invest. You get what I mean? Invest in yourself first, then your business. I got to be very crystal clear and not get all discombobulated in your reading. Get what I mean? But look, at the outcome is great. You're going to have balance, more contracts coming in. Okay. So, what kind of self care regimen can you do to keep yourself stable and solid? Make sure you eat well, meditation, and whatever belief system you have. Focus on what brings you happiness. And also, what's getting channeled in, focusing on your beautiful ideas that you need to write down in order to get to the next step, okay? More expansion is coming, but it has to start with inside you first, okay, is what's getting channeled in, all right? For some of you, just need to know it like that. So heads up with that. Pick number one. Pick number two, if you have you're a non-business owner, this is for you, okay? On your update about your wish fulfillment, about expansion, your expansion in networking in your on or offline community, okay? Adjacent possibilities, man holding a coin, goddess of the moon, anxiety, and the journey, not bad. All right, pick number two. You just need to pick an option here and how you want to grow and expand here with the company you're working with. It's like not would pick. It's something that's going to bring you more expansion because you're getting out of your comfort zone in order to do is what's getting channeled in. So your advice here is what's getting channeled in to bring forth your ideas here, whatever company you're working for. But first, needing to work with the anxiety that you go through to get out of your comfort zone in order to do that. So you're going to have to come up with a self-care regimen when you start dealing with anxiety and worry, okay? Before you go into your boss and start talking with them, okay? There's self-care talk of saying, it's going to work out. I just need to take it one step at a time. Have it written up of the key things that you want to talk to your boss about. So that way, you know, you can grow and expand with the job that you are going to look into, getting that bump up, that recognition, that raise, that promotion, okay? You need to, see if your boss can sit down with you and have that kind of conversation because you need to know if whether or not you can grow and expand in your company. If you already know, then the anxiety and worry is the very thing that you just need to bring back into balance, okay? Eat well, meditation, even breathing, closing your eyes and breathing in and out, nice and steady breaths, I also get giving yourself an empowerment talk. I also get in channeling that listening to your favorite music that empowers you before you go in there and talk with your boss too can also help. I get the example, if you've ever seen The Office, the US version, Dwight does the very thing is he plays his favorite heavy metal music before he goes in and does a sale. And if you watch that episode, I forgot what episode it is, but or if you remember that episode, it gets you to be encouraged that, we do different outlooks, like different choices in order to empower us within reason. So pick number 2. Your status looks good, and what needs to happen next? You need to come out with this business-like feel when you come to your, that means you're ready with your ideas. You write down what you need to talk about towards your boss, and you're solid and stable and feeling secure, okay? Because it looks great, you're going to be able to go with them with balance, and things are going to move in the direction you want to, where there's what got channeled in is like you're going, what got channeled into me, like you're going to more field offices, whatever that means to you, okay? Like if you were wanting to go for that director, that management position, I get more director. It's like a high position, okay? So pick number 2. That is your reading I got for you, okay? There is more expansion. It's just you need to come in with a business-like stand, feeling secure. So don't forget taking good care of yourself so you can be able to do those practical steps, okay? That's what I got. Pick number 2. Now pick number 3. This is for any kind of influencer that needs to know about their wish fulfillment, about expansion and networking in the community on or offline. You got walking away. You got door to healing and happiness. You got healer of the ages. You got rest and rejuvenation. And woohoo, the victory. Yeah, buddy. That's a really great one. All right. Whoever I'm talking to, that any kind of influencer on or offline on any kind of platforms that are watching me. Here's your update. Your status is that you're walking away from old things that are not helping your wish fulfillment, whatever that is that you're trying to grow and expand here on and offline. And I feel like it's like people who don't want to work with you, okay? So I feel like you're walking away from that. And in return, what's going to happen next? You're going to be healing some things here, but definitely enjoying the fact that you're going to have more expansion on your own, okay? Without networking with other influencers or whoever that you're planning on wanting to, and it just fell by the wayside. So don't feel like you trying was in vain. You just needed to know who was going to be able to support you and was going to be able to network with you, okay? What got channeled in, you will meet more people along the way, and they'll make the effort to want to network with you, okay? Pick number 3. So your advice here is heal by rest and rejuvenation, doing your work online or offline, whatever you want to do, and growing and expanding the community, so that way when you're good, you're able to utilize that energy, that focus on growing and expanding your ideas that you want to implement on whatever platform, on or offline. In the end, when you're doing this, doing a little at a time, you're going to have a victory here. That means you're going to get more growth and expansion and recognition for the hard work you do and the ideas you implemented. And it's because, to be very honest, what's getting channeled in, you're not relying on people to mess with your ideas. Okay? Pick number 3. You're believing in your own ideas. That's what you needed to do, so that way you can move past these influencers that were, what got channeled in is all about themselves, okay? So big hugs, pick number 3. That's what you needed to know, okay? You're getting that growth and expansion, walking away from these people that are not meant to network with you, okay? So that's what you needed to know. Big hugs. All right, cheers. We're going to go on to the next one. I want to say hi in the chat. Oh, thank you, Andrew. And I want to say hi in the chat. I am doing well, and I'm very excited that I'm able to get on here, help you guys out, and, you know, be glad that you guys are alive and we are all alive dealing with all the changes, right? But thank you guys for joining me. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing, because that matters too. All right. Someone said in the chat, named David, said, if Diddy did diddly, then how many did he do? And Andrew wrote in the chat, I just scrolling by and wanted to stop and say you are the definition of beautiful inside and out. Thank you very much, Andrew. Wednesday said, hi, how are you? And Exnor said hi. So hi, y'all. All right. So now let's do number 2. Number 2 is about your wish fulfillment. If you're singles, couples, wanting to know more about your wish fulfillment with your family and your friends. So pick 1 to 4. I'm going to set that up. And talks amongst yourselves, get yourself something to drink, something to snack on, do what you will. I will be in the background setting this up, okay? I'll let you know when I'm done. Yay! Okay, so what is the update for pick 1's wish fulfillment about expansion for singles romantic life? And give me 1 card for pick 1's status. All right, what is the update for pick 2, wish fulfillment about expansion for couples romantic life? Thank you. Yep, 1 fell. All right, please give me the status of pick 2's romantic life. Thank you. All right. Now, what is the update for pick 3's wish fulfillment about expansion in their for their family? Thank you. Now, please give me an update on pick 4's wish fulfillment about expansion for their friends group and the friends they hang out with. Thank Thank you. All right. If you haven't already, you pick 1, 2, 3, or 4, or all the above. It's however you feel with number 2, because this is an update on wish fulfillment in regards to expansion with singles, couples, family, and friends, okay? So if you pick number 1, you pick singles romantic life. Here's your wish fulfillment update about your expansion in that genre, okay? You got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You got happy family. You got deceit. You got the storm warning. All right. So your status here in singles, your romantic life, is right now you're exploring whether or not you have the feelings for a love interest, or even just wanting to date again is also what I get. So it's cool to explore if you really want to, okay? You got to feel it in order to do it, right? So there's nothing wrong with exploring your desires, okay? Because it has to be a desire, because if you don't have desire for crap, you're not going to have any passion to go towards it. You get what I mean? Or love. Love teasing. So your advice, if you want to choose, okay? Because choosing, how can you do that? You follow your bliss. So let me show you in this perspective, okay? In your advice. Pick number 1. Does this make you want to follow your bliss, or this one? Because you're going to need to choose whether or not you want to follow your bliss towards self-deceit, sabotage, or wanting closeness and happiness and fun, okay, with this love interest and whatnot. So choose wisely, okay? If you start getting discombobulated, it's time for you to focus on yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that, because if you're not good, you're not good to getting tongue tied. You're not good to no one, okay? So if I were you, I'd give into my bliss with this and having closeness and fun instead of giving into deceit, because deceit, well, we've all gave into deceit sometimes in our life in order to understand it's a very dark and depressing road, and who wants to deal with being stuck in a pit of despair? You know what I'm saying? That's in your advice, okay? Singles, because you don't got a bad outcome, because this will get you through any storm of picking and choosing your battles of what you want to do, okay? But if you want to give in deceit, this is literally saying if you give in deceit, you're going to have to be the one cleaning the mess up, right? Now, if you don't give in to deceit, you have nothing to clean up, right? So that's for pick number 1 for singles romantic love, okay? And that's your update, all right? So what's getting channeled then with pick number 1 before I move on to pick number 2? Just needing to figure out what you want before you go towards it. That way you're not sabotaging yourself anymore, okay? So big hugs. Pick number 1. Now pick number 2. This is for couples romantic life. Your update to your wish fulfillment about expansion, okay? You got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful fun of spirit to shine. You got cornucopia. Woohoo! Door to value, yeah. And woman holding a heart. Not bad. Pick number 2. I'm shook. So the status here in your wish fulfillment, you're just needing to bring in more playfulness in your romantic life with your partner. What does that look for? Not everything has to be serious in this world, okay? Not all the time. And if you're thinking all the time, it's because you're not having enough fun and happiness, compassion, and rebalancing, okay? Yes, there's always a time and a place to be serious, but you don't need to be serious 24/7 or you're sucking the very life force energy out of yourself, okay? So learn how to grow and expand to be happy, being playful again, with your partner. Pinch their butt and run away. That's a one way of being playful, okay? Or say, tag you're it, smack their butt and run. Or even just going swimming and playing Marco Polo and being playful about it and then being romantic by kissing them and go, Polo, see ya, and run away in the pool. Either way, this is giving you some kind of idea on how to be playful again, okay? So that way you can revitalize your energy. And I'm even getting channeled in, like, ask your friends if you need some examples of how to be playful again so they can help support you too, okay? And you'll just know which ones to talk to about this because they're the ones that don't cause any drama between you and your partner, okay? You're also needing to, and your advice is that in order to have your wish fulfillment is don't forget about yourself, okay? Your health, your emotional well-being, okay? Because this will always, when you invest in yourself, you'll know how to invest in your partnership a little at a time, okay? So that way you're not feeling overwhelmed, your health is not suffering, because like I've said in different times that when you're not good, no one's good, okay? Your health is just as important as your partner's health, okay? And you're needing to know this because your outcome looks great. Because when you invest in yourself, that happiness, that playfulness that comes back, you will get it 10 times fold between you and your partner. Okay? You'll become stable, they'll become stable. Understand your emotions better too in this partnership. All right? So take it one step at a time, loving you first, okay? Pick number 2 that are dealing with partnerships, couple, okay? Because it's not a bad outcome. Things are going to stabilize even in your homestead as well, in your outcome, along with emotions in your relationships too, okay? That's for pick number 2. Now, pick number 3 is all about your wish fulfillment and about expansion for your family, okay? You got Healer of the Ages. You got Rest and Rejuvenation. You got Woo, the Victory. And Anxiety. All right. So when it comes down to your status of your wish fulfillment about having expansion in your family, there needs to be healing here, okay? And your advice is to work a little at a time, bringing attention to having more rest and rejuvenation. With you and your family taking good care of your guys' selves first, before there's more expansion between you two in this family, okay? So this is encouraging each other to start a healthcare regime, like a self-care regime of bringing balance back into your life. Everybody's going to be different. Y'all are not going to be the same. You're going to have different belief systems and how you do things, like prayer, meditation, going out in Mother Nature, yoga, whatever it is. All of you are going to need to realize that self-care protocol is so important in your journey because if you get discombobulated, you need to know how to come back to home and balance with inside you, okay? And you'll be able to navigate any situation with a solution instead of cops being called or family relationships being broken. You get what I mean? The outcome is anxiety. And that's because somebody or some buddies are not being able to put forth the effort of action. They're getting right in their head about it. Instead of saying, I'm just going to do the practical steps and writing what kind of self-care protocol I need to do first. Do I need to eat? Do I need a rest? Because I feel like what's stressing you out between you and your family is that there's not enough rest going on here. There's only a lot of anxiety and worry. Or what will they think if I do this? What will they do if I do this? Or I'm being overcritical with myself. This can be all undone if you give yourself that rest and rejuvenation, okay? Or that meditation that you need to release it. Sometimes it's as simple as just sitting with your legs crossed, your hands open, your eyes closed, breathing in and out at least 10 times and focusing on your breath, and then settling in those breaths. Or even just putting your hands like this, okay? For at least 5 to 15 minutes. It helps you clear out the thoughts because you'll be sitting still. And yeah, you're going to be thinking probably a lot of different things or not, or random things, but just like you're cycling them out of your system, okay? And you're allowing you just to be. And then when you understand, when you come out of that meditation, that nothing hurt you, you were safe, and that everything's okay. And then you start doing it more, and then you find out more solutions. You have all those answers within inside you. Pick number 3. You just need to come to that realization and keep up the momentum of that self-care regimen. Because if you're not disciplined with it, well, you'll see how off balance, and you'll remain in this anxiety and worry until you do something different. And you know what's great though? If you decide to keep on giving into this, one way or another, we always find our way. And you'll find your way, just like every one of us, when we felt like we wanted to give into this, or stubbornness of keep on giving into this, you'll find your way. Even your own family members that give into this will find their way past this. Because all it is air. You know, when you fart, it goes away. And then your tummy's not hurting anymore. Even laughing, even joy gets you right through anxiety and worry too. Okay, pick number 3. That's your reading. Pick number 4. If you picked to want to update about your wish fulfillment, an expansion about your friends, you got appreciation, door to personal healing and happiness, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, and the thinking man. So, pick number 4. Your status is showing appreciation, okay, of all the things that you have, but especially the support that you don't see sometimes that you have around you. Showing that appreciation in your friendship does wonders in that, okay? So you may need to look into that, is what's getting channeled in, okay? Pick number 4 in regards to your friendships. So your advice here is to also see not only do they are here to also support you, but you showing that appreciation, you'll get appreciation back, okay? Do what makes you feel happy because you already know clearly what it is when it comes down to your friends, okay? So you're needing here in the end and your outcome to learn and teach yourself gratitude, okay? Because sometimes we forget in our friendships, okay, how long we've been friends with each other, how we pick each other up when we're down. That even though friendships, we get caught up in life, doesn't mean that we're above or below each other if they don't talk to us every single day. It just means they're trying to make sure that things are getting done in their own world and has nothing to do with you. And if you're trying to take it personal, like they don't talk to you, you get what I mean? This is time for you to really realize that those friends that you have around you, they love and care for you. That's what's getting channeled in. So your advice is to see things clearly here and stop thinking that they're out here just to bring you down if they don't talk to you right away. Okay. I remember having this conversation with somebody who was driving me to an appointment. She was so infuriated that some people didn't like that she called friends didn't like talk to her every single day. And she goes, "Is that like that in your friendships?" And I said, "No. I said, "My friends know, like, we all live life. That I've been friends with my friends since high school and college. So over some 15, some 20 years." Okay. And I told her that we pick up where we left off. If we hadn't talked in a while, we catch up from where we left off. We know not to take it personal, that we still love and care for each other. And I said, "Are you that type of person that you need to talk to a person every single day in order to feel like um, that you're loved?" And some people do. And I said, "When's the last time you've done things for yourself that made you feel happy about you? Are you even happy in your own company?" And she said, "No." She needs that gratification, that acceptance from somebody else in order to mirror back to her that she's she should feel happy, she should feel beautiful, she should feel this and that. And I told her, "No offense to you, but you need to be all right in your own company before you start having friendships in that, because it feels like to me you're asking people for far too much." And she just was quiet. And I said, "I'm not trying to be mean, but you need to, invest in your own self-care regimen and be okay with your own company." I noticed she started when we got into long conversations about her trauma and everything. And I love hearing about whatever you want to share in your life. I notice when I'm around people, they want to divulge everything about their life. And I have no qualms about that. Okay. And whatever you want to divulge in your life. But when you don't even want to take out the full responsibility to do something different, that's when I look at it and go, why? Is it because of laziness, or you think it's hard to change a routine? And I found out she is mildly retarded. Nothing wrong with that. But they go through a different mental pattern, a different way of doing things. And I just told her, whenever she started regressing in her trauma and talking to me about it, and friendships that broke apart, I kept on repeating myself. Because whenever I dealt with anybody who has any mental disability, you have to keep on repeating yourself so they know that this is the end result. There's no other way other than taking good care of yourself, and then you expand more. I say hi to her every once in a while, but this is a good example, pick number 4, of understanding why you need to take good care of yourself. Because you don't want to keep on hitting, well, you can actually. You can hit up many roadblocks with this until you realize that you have the support around you with friends. All you needed to do was make sure that you were okay first. You were okay in your own company. You enjoy your own company. You can expand in your own company, and then with friends, because they've always been there to support you. You just needed to see things from a different perspective. And it takes time to do that, because sometimes we're stubborn. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, I've been guilty of that. So pick number 4. That's your reading. Okay. In order for you to see things from a different perspective, you need to give yourself that time and space for your own healing and happiness. And that is bringing in that gratitude of things you've forgotten. Okay. Like, I'm thankful for all my eyeballs, my limbs, the things that makes me comfortable. Write them down. Okay. Really see that if you didn't have oxygen, you wouldn't be alive. If you didn't have the friends that you do have around you, you'd still be okay. But you would be wondering what's going on in their life. You would be remembering all the times that they've been there for you. We forget sometimes, okay? Just saying, I don't think you're above or below me, but we talk about these things so you can start remembering, okay? Remember when we were little kids, we didn't harbor grudges. Because if we did just a bit, there'd be kids around us trying to get, come on, it wasn't that bad, it'll be okay, but I don't want, go ahead, forgive Molly or whatever her name is, it could have been worse, okay. And then you got along with them and you played together again. Remember how it was so easy and not so complex? What made it complex is, well, us building up that grudge within inside us about it, whatever it was. So, using these examples and talking about things, because this is what's coming up in my channeling, okay, pick number 4, to get you to finally come up with a solution that will bring you happiness and healing, okay? So, that was number 2, the pick a card reading. All right. Let's move on to number 3. Gotta get cards out. Romance angel cards. Now, pick number 3 is about court and legal matters. So, if you want to know your update about that, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to get it all set up. Okay? All right. What is the update on pick 1's wish fulfillment about court and legal matters? If they experience a win. Thank you. Now, what is the update on viewers' wish fulfillment about court and legal matters if they pick number 2, if they experience a loss? Thank you. Now, what is the update to pick number 3's wish fulfillment about court and legal matters if they get stuck in limbo? Thank you. All right. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. So pick 1, 2, or 3. If you pick more than 1, you might get confused and discombobulation. And well, you know, when you hit that, please take a break off of this question then and move on to the next one, okay? But anyway, pick 1, 2, or 3. Now, if you pick number 1, here's your update about your court and legal matters, okay? If you experience a win, appreciation, door to personal healing and happiness, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, temple path, woohoo, the sun, yeah. All right, pick number 1. This is if you experience a win in your legal and court matters. What's going to happen next? Well, appreciation in your status, okay? That means write down what you're grateful for, because you need to know clearly what you're needing to do next. You're going to go through a huge freaking change, okay? Pick number 1. Okay? So you need to write down what you need to do next in order to heal and be happy next, okay? I mean that you're going to go through a major change. You're going to get more clarity, okay? Through this major change. So make sure you're investing in a self-care regimen, okay? And being on to heal here, especially if you went through any trauma during this court and legal matter, okay? Pick number 1, because you're also needing to write down your beautiful creative ideas, because they're not stupid as well. Because that's what I have in the end in order to cultivate for a new start and investing in your new ideas. Because it's going to bring in more money and more happiness and fun. And you're needing to know this so that way you can start now is what's getting channeled in, okay? Pick number 1. So heads up with that. Pick number 2. This is if you experience a loss in your court and legal matters, and you're wanting to know an update, because this is part of your wish fulfillment. You got happy family. You got deceit. You got storm warning. Angel, 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. And 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. What got channeled in automatically, pick number 2. There's going to be a turnaround in your legal case. It's going to come towards you in a letter. So don't give up hope is what's getting channeled in. Pick number 2, right? Because you're needing to give into the emotional support that you have with friends and family right now, and not deceit. Now, if there's gossip going on around your case, this is time to step out of it, okay? Because you're needing to pick and choose your battles here is what's getting channeled in. How you verbalize and divulge things, okay? Pick and choose your battles of who it is you divulge your information to. Not your parents, not your family. Divulge it to your lawyers, okay? That way it can create change here. Because I got channeled in, someone wasn't speaking up in your case. What's getting channeled in, you weren't speaking up that much in your case. And this is why now you need to say something more about what has happened to your lawyer in order for things to be flipped around. You're flipping the script now. There's going to be when you do speak up, there is going to be a motion for you to have another chance at winning your case. And that's when it's going to finally bring movement. Okay? In the end. Make sure in the end here that you're rested and ready to get this case going again. When they get this case going again, what is their outcome? Thank you. When you get this case going again, you got a victory. Number 2. That's only if you speak up to your lawyers about everything that you need to let them know. Because you've been holding back on some of the details that they need to know. Okay? Even if you have to write them down, write it down. But I get the message of talking to them directly. Okay? All right, pick number 2. All right. Pick number 3. This is about your update on your wish fulfillment about your court and legal matters. If you're stuck in limbo with it, you got Angel of Strength, the Garden and the Gate, Action, Door to Spirit, and Healer of the Ages. So here's your update. Pick number 3. You're dealing with a situation where you're stuck in limbo. That means it keeps on going round in circles, but it's not going forward with a decision yet. Or you're just waiting. Okay. So you're needing to have strength here. Okay. To wait through these changes, okay? Because why it's all happening is that you're needing to come out of your comfort zone here to speak your truth. Okay? Well, got it channeled in. You may have to go up on the stand to speak your truth. We got also channeled in to talk to your lawyers first. Because you're needing to take action and balance here when you do testify or get your legal matters going, like more paperwork and or that you need to gather. Do it in balance so you're not overwhelmed, okay? Because there's going to be a new start here where at the end it's going to be a good outcome because it's going to bring a lot of healing to your life, to your situation, okay? Pick number 2. Pick number 3. I get this is for somebody that need to know, this is because you experience a very traumatizing experience of rape. So yes, give yourself that time and space. You're going to need it to have that strength, because I've been through that situation in order to stand in my power, because that person need to get away with that. And it takes that time and patience to bring that balance within inside you and that strength and power again. Because you're literally saying, no one has taken it away. They thought they could manipulate me and drag me through the mud to try to think that they could pull that away from me, but they never did. It's horrible mind F and FF that they try to do with you. And now you're needing to see that they never did take anything away from you, but they taught you something, okay? That yes, there are people out like that, but they should never get away with that, because if they do it again to somebody else, you'd be tearing yourself to bits that you should have done something different. And if that's something you're already going through, know that there's always a time and a place to flip the script again, okay? That it was not your fault. You are not, it was never your fault. No one has ever taught you or I, until we go through it, what to do in this situation. But it made us come out the best human beings we can come out of it, It made us evolve to the next stage that we're much wiser, stronger, loving, lovable. Get what I mean? That's for one of you that needed to know. That's what got channeled in, okay? So big hugs. But as for the other people that are dealing with being stuck in limbo, there's healing here, okay? Anything else does pick number 3 need to know about their outcome? Thank you. There'll be rest and rejuvenation coming in too. So you can be more relaxed at the end, okay? And that's what pick number 3 needed to know in their reading. I hope it helps. Cheers, we're going to have some water. Now, if you haven't already, pick number 4. Pick number 4 is about your wish fulfillment, about unexpected money coming in. Okay? Pick 1, 2, or 3. Okay? And I'm going to set this up before we start. I have to say this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you value my content and channel and what I do. I greatly appreciate it, everybody. Now, what is the update for pick number 1 on their wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming in? If it's a yes, within the next 2 months, they watch this and pick number 1. Thank you. Now, what is the update on viewers, pick number 2, viewers, wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming in? This is having to wait for 2 months for pick number 2. Thank you. Please give me an update on pick number 3 on those viewers that want their wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming in. Thank you. All right, viewers, if you haven't already, pick 1, 2, or 3. Okay. If you pick more than one, you're going to get discombobulated and confused. And if you do, take a break and move on to the next question, okay? All right, so pick number 1. Here's your update to your wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming your way. You got cornucopia. Door to spirit. Healer of the ages. And rest and rejuvenation. All right, so if you pick number 1, that means it's going to come in your way, your wish fulfillment, okay, in these next 2 months when you watch this. So your advice is to have a new beginning and healing, okay? Any anxiety and worry is what's getting channeled in with the healer of the ages. Your outcome is going to be great. You're going to be more relaxed in hermit mode. What's getting channeled in, just spend and balance, okay? All right? So yes, it's going to come your way. You're just needing to make sure that you heal your anxiety and worry, okay? And in return, it's going to create a new beginning here. Part of healing your own mental stability is and emotional stability is your spirituality, your religion, or whatever belief system you have, okay? Like I said, you don't have a bad outcome. You get more relaxed and rest and rejuvenation. What got channeled in your rest and rejuvenation, please spend some money on you too. Don't forget about you, especially if it will help your self-care regimen towards yourself, okay? So pick number 2. What is your update and your wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming in? Pick number 2. You got caring connections, angel of balance, patience, and Archangel Gabriel. So this is about you waiting for 2 months, okay? About that money coming in. Okay, pick number 2. So while you're waiting, you can hang out with friends and family. This is what's going to help bring in balance, okay? That's your advice in order to help balance while you're allowing things to unfold. That means you're being patient while it comes in. Because in the end, you're going to get a lot of communication through friends and family too that's going to want to support you. And there's going to be more expansion here with you and the friendships and family members that you have, okay? You'll enjoy the journey more is what's getting channeled in pick number 2 while you're waiting, okay? Instead of going, when will this ever come in? Oh my God, this is taking forever. But you notice pick number 2, If you really notice, when you're enjoying your journey, things go fast. It's when you're not, it's like, oh my God, this minute feels like hours upon hours of madness. You got to be all dramatic about it, right? But that's how it feels with inside you. You're like, this sucks. do 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 do. When is this gonna freaking be done? Do 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 do. Okay, pick number 2. Enjoy your journey while you wait. The friends and family is going to help you enjoy that journey, okay? All right, pick number 3. What is your update in your wish fulfillment about unexpected money coming in? You got Jason possibilities, anxiety, whew, door to value, and woman holding a heart. All right, so this is definitely for people that are expecting that money coming in, but you're going to find out no money is coming in at all. Okay, pick number 3. You needed to know this because in your situation, you need to look at an unconsidered option that you didn't think you should consider, but now you got to flip the script into. And that's one of your ideas, okay? Because you need to focus on what's getting channeled in. You need to focus on what it is that brings value, balance in your health, okay? Instead of that anxiety and worry about that unconsidered option. And I'm literally telling you what that unconsidered option is something that you had an idea about, but then you're like, nah, we'll do it this other way because it seems easier. Well, whatever's considered was easier and land up falling through the wayside and then land up coming in, okay? So you needed to know this reality hit so that way you can put forth your energy towards that beautiful idea that you ignored, pick number 3, and start investing into it instead of investing into anxiety and worry, okay? Would you rather invest into this or this? Because this one has your idea, and this is going to bring a new beginning in your finances and career. So choose wisely, because when you do, you don't have a bad outcome. You invest in the very thing that you're very creative about, also in your emotional stability, and in return, you get a lot of support, even when your friends and family, okay, around you. Because what got channeled in with this, that they wanted to support you about it, it's just you were second guessing yourself. So now you need to know, okay? Pick number 3. So heads up with that. All right, next one is number 5. Number 5 is an update on your wish fulfillment about your creations. It can be whatever it is. Okay, so first pick is about your ideas. Second pick is about your creative projects. And pick number 3 is about your investments, okay? So choose wisely. It's whatever you feel. Got to move around because my butt's going numb. Don't like that. No one likes that. And if you do, well, we're not getting kinky up in here, okay? Please and thank you. So cheers. I'm going to set it up and then I'll let you guys know when it's ready. Shuffle it 2 more times. So what is the update on pick number 1's wish fulfillment about their creations? regards to their ideas. Thank you. So what is the update on pick number 2's wish fulfillment about their creations, their creative projects? Thank you. Now, what is the update for pick number 3's wish fulfillment about their creative investments? Thank you. All right, viewers, if you haven't already, pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. It's up to you and how you feel. And this is about your creations, your ideas, creative projects, and investments, okay? So pick number 1. Here's your update on your wish fulfillment about your creative ideas. You got financial constraints, victory, angel of strength, and the garden and the gate. All right, so pick number 1. Your situation is you're having to wait for money to come in because you're going through financial constraints. So your advice is to keep on working through it and make sure that you save and balance, okay? So that way you can implement those ideas and have the strength to do so, because you'll have a victory when you do. That way when the comes in, okay, and you have enough saved here, you'll be going through 2 transformations to get out of your comfort zone, okay, to expand more here with your ideas, okay? So keep on writing down those beautiful ideas and how you can save up to implement them. And for those that don't need money to do that, you just know, you need to know that you have the power and the strength to do it. And stop sitting on them, because it's not, in our world, we need your ideas, because it would be a freaking dull and boring world if we kept on doing the same old freaking things, copying each other until what? It dissipates. It's not as fun anymore. It doesn't grow and expand our cultures, our humanity, our world, okay? So we need your ideas in order for things to change. So don't harbor those beautiful ideas. It's now time for you to have the strength, the courage, the balance, the fortitude, the everything to do it. Here's an example. I do it. I don't follow the norm. And yes, my channel gets different views, different reactions for a reason. Because there needs to be new ideas. It makes me feel stupid if I keep on doing what every other tarot, every other oracle healer does. I'm not going to do all zodiac sign readings if I don't feel it. But when I see someone else do it, and they've done it for a while, they're either happy or burnt out in doing it, because it's the same old thing, different day. But when I do my readings, I love doing them because they're different. They're different questions. It gets you learning how to trust yourself and what you want to pick. And it also helps you, if you pick the wrong one, that you're not beating yourself up to death about it, but you're learning compassion, forgiveness, trusting yourself and what it is you want to pick. And that's a lot more than I can say for a lot of different channels that only spew out a bunch of bull crap on their channel. And then there's some that can, even though they're doing reaction videos, they're doing a heck of a good job, you know? And then there's some that use total AI channels. You get what I mean? So my example is just to say, stand up for your ideas and start implementing them. We need it in our society of those changes, those beautiful ideas, because it would suck if it was any other way. If you believe in God, Mother Nature, Great Spirit, the divine, they made this world so that it is diverse with different ideas, so that way there can be change and evolution in our own human race, okay? So that's for pick number 1 that needed to know that about their ideas. Now, pick number 2, this is about your wish fulfillment, about your creative projects. Here's your update. Door to romance. Bloop. For 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Attachment. And journey. Yay! All right. So pick number 2, your update here is more expansion needs to be here, okay? And that is here in this situation with your creative projects, okay? So what's getting channeled in your status, there is people that are just as open as you in order to build upon your creative projects with you, okay? So you're needing to be open, loving and compassionate, not repeat the same old patterns of being like closed off, not speaking up, okay? You're needing to speak up and start networking with the ones that, whether they're opposite or you or not, you'll know if they're open because they'll have that passion like you do, okay? And that's when you're going to see things bounce back out and more movement here in your outcome. So there's going to be travel towards one another in order to cultivate these creative projects, okay, is what I'm getting in your outcome. So be ready for that, so that way you can get things going. Because I feel like this is not going to be a hindrance to you. I think me and you having this conversation, pick number 2, is what's going to get you to understand those old patterns are not going to work anymore. You got to start speaking up for what you want, okay? With love and patience, okay? Compassion, you know. So heads up with that number 2 about your creative projects. Pick number 3. This is about your wish fulfillment, about your investments and your update, okay? You got anxiety. You got woman holding a heart. You got happy family. And deceit. All right, so pick number 3. Here's your update about your investments to your creations. This is part of your wish fulfillment. So in the status, there's a lot of anxiety and worry here. This is about the people around you. So you're needing to what got channeled in your advice, you need to bring fun into the situation, okay? I get you're needing to bring back fun in this situation so you can get your investors to see the vision that you do. So you may have to recalibrate, redo your presentation to your investors. Because I feel as though beginning to see it around you because there's a lot of anxiety over these investments. Anything else that pick number 3 need to know about their outcome? Appreciation. The world. What got channeled in your outcome is that there's deceit that there can be an online presence when there can be. You just need to be very stable in how you present yourself online. So that way your investors see that you're stable in your ideas, okay? And what it is that you're trying to grow and expand here. That's what I have for you. Pick number 3. All right. Now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You value my content and what I do on my channel as well. Greatly appreciate it. We got one more pick a card reading, and then I'll do some readings in the chat, okay? All right. So the last pick a card reading for the collective is what is the update on the viewer's wish fulfillment about what they've spoken up about. You can pick 1 about if you've spoken up about your career advancement. 2, if you've spoken up about wanting a relationship. 3, if you've spoken up about wanting a raise. 4, if you've spoken up about wanting total change in your life. 5th one, if you've spoken up about making decisions through financial constraints, okay? You pick all the above. Just do what makes you feel secure, okay? And I'm going to set it up and I'll let you know when I'm done, okay? What is the update for pick number 1, wish fulfillment, about when they spoke up about their career advancement? Thank you. What is the update on pick number 2's wish fulfillment about what they spoke up about wanting a relationship? Thank you. Give me pick number 2's status. What is the update on pick number 4's? Sorry. What is the update on pick number 3's wish fulfillment about what they spoke up about wanting a raise? Thank you. Now, what is the update on the viewer's wish fulfillment about when they spoke up about wanting total change in their life? Thank you. And final one, what is the update for pick number 5? Wish fulfillment about when they spoke up about making decisions through financial constraints. Thank you. All right, viewers. Hello. Number 6 is ready. You can pick from 1 to 5, as many as you feel that you need to know your updated answers, okay? About what you spoke up about, okay? So pick number 1. If you spoke up about career advancement, you got happy family, deceit, rest and rejuvenation, caring connections. So your status here is that things are stable here in your career. So you're needing to know that, so you're not giving into inner deceit, and you're investing into your rest and rejuvenation, okay? That way you can glide through deceit, okay? Because things are stable here, and your worrying is a trigger for you to rebalance, okay? Not for you to keep on stressing yourself out, okay? You need to know this because you don't have a bad outcome either. It creates more advancement here with you and others at your workplace, okay? So seeing this, please make sure you implement a self-care regimen, so that way you're not giving into any stressful matters of anything in life, but especially about your career advancement, because things are looking up, okay? And you're needing to know this so you get more rest, is in your advice, and not giving into deceit, okay? That's for pick number 1. Now pick number 2. If you spoke about wanting a relationship, here's your update. You got deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. You got 2nd chakra Archangel Ariel. You got 3rd chakra Archangel Chamuel. And walking away. So you need to know the update and status of what's going on. Whoever you spoke up about and wanted a relationship, there's deception. So you're needing to move out of this, so that way you can create forward movement away from this and not get stuck up in it. Okay? There is a third party situation. Okay? And whatever that third party is, it can be work, family, friends, religion, an actual third party person. Okay? You're needing to know this so that way you create movement out of this. This is in your advice. So that way you're happy, you're joyful, and not being drained by this anymore. And you're saying, see ya, by walking away from it, saying it was a nice experience, so that way I don't get stuck up all in this anymore. And that's what you have to look at. It was not a win or a lose. It was an experience of you going, oh, so this is what deception looks like. Oh, hell no. You know what I mean? Pick number 2. Because if you give into that deception, you're going to be strung along for years, months, decades, okay? So don't sabotage yourself, okay, with overthinking about this. You know that there were signs along the way, and we do this because, well, we give the person a benefit of the doubt, right? So it's okay to know this and say to yourself, okay, I see it like it is. Now I'm moving forward, okay? And I see you doing that here in your outcome, walking away. Woohoo! Can you do a happy dance when you do? Like, shake that booty, walking away from that person that's causing deception, because you know what? Sometimes the divine will give us the gift of whether or not to see what happens to them, the one that's causing deception. And you'll be lucky if you do, but know that no one ever gets away with the deception that they cause, okay? So heads up with that, okay? Pick number 2. Moving on to pick number 3. Now, if you pick number 3, here's your update to your wish fulfillment of what you spoke up about in regards to a raise. So here's what you got: blossoming abundance. Woohoo! Man holding a heart. A door to personal healing and happiness. And door to romance. Cheers. Because what I'm about to say is very good news. Pick number 3, yes, you're going to get that raise and expansion in all areas of your life. Keep on doing a little at a time in regards to all facets of your life, and that's what's being shown too, okay? Because your emotional stability is what's going to need to be secure through this raise that's going to be happening, and it's going to expand your whole life. So look into a self-care regimen of what makes you happy. Rest and rejuvenation, meditation. I'm giving you a list so that way you get expansion of how you can heal yourself and rebalance, okay? So important in your journey. Because when you do this and when you get this raise, there's going to be more expansion with you and others, okay? I get even your family and your romantic partner, okay? But you're going to be very happy as well, too. So, heads up with that. That way you're restabilizing your emotions again, because it's going to be a lot of money coming your way, goofball. More than what you thought is what's getting channeled in, okay? That's for pick number 3. All right, so what is your update? Pick number 4, about when you spoke up about wanting total change in your life. You got Angel of Strength. You got Angel of Balance. You got 7th Chakra Archangel Uriel. Last card, the Garden and the Gate. So in the situation, when you spoke up, I want total change in my life. You took back your power and your strength, and you said, I laid down the hammer of justice. That's what I'm getting channeled in. Like you went clank, clank, I put my foot down. Very cool. And so your advice is you're needing to invest in your emotional stability and having patience here. Everything's going to develop more once you implement some ideas and using your spirituality or your belief system, okay? So spend time with your spiritual source, whatever that source is, okay? I get meditation and prayers, okay? As you don't have a bad outcome, there's going to be more expansion here where you're going to go through 2 transformations to get more out of your comfort zone here. Because there is a world so big that now you can become that spiritual seeker. You'll be ready financially and mentally for it. Because there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to get done, okay? So no need to worry, you are blessed is what's getting channeled in. And you'll have the resources to do it, okay? So that's what you need to know, pick number 4. Now pick number 5. Here's your update on what you've spoken up about in regards to making decisions with financial constraints. This is you saying, I got to make decisions through financial constraints and no one can stop me because I got to do it. If you really needed that example. So you got financial constraints. Door to value. The thinking woman. And hostilities. So, of course, in your status, you're going through financial constraints. So you're needing to teach yourself how to invest into your ideas in such a different way. I get getting like a side gig, okay? Clarify the door to value. Thank you. All tied up. Temple path. Yeah, it's your ideas in regards to your health. So you got to take care of your health first before you implement those other ideas for your finances and career, okay? Because your health is not doing so good because of what's going on inside here. It keeps on replaying. So you're needing to invest by teaching and learning how to I get spiritual meditation, okay? This is what's going to expand you, and you actually go through a major evolution within inside you. Because we're not here to suffer, to grow, and to be in a mental prison in this life, okay? You're needing to know this so that way you start shaking things up and confronting things in such a different way. Pick number 5. Because I know about, and everybody else in this world can agree, that we've all gotten in a mental prison at least once about trying to make a decision in order to get out of financial constraints. So you need to learn and teach yourself something different. There's different meditations. There's Sadhguru's app. It's all free, okay? Instead of pushing this away. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's stubborn, and it's okay. We can all be stubborn, right? But through that stubbornness, we always find our way. And the only reason why I say this is because your outcome is hostilities. It's there you getting upset at the fact that either I'm triggering you or you're just getting tired of dealing with these financial constraints and you want some other answer that will what? Get you out of a mental prison when you're putting yourself there and not me? So you're needing to understand that in order to get out of a mental prison and feeling stuck, you got to deal with what's going on with inside you first. Because if you're not good, no one's good around you. So you got to ask yourself, really, what makes you happy? And that's literally giving yourself that time and space to filter everything that's going on inside you, outside of you, through meditation. It can be so easy, 5 to 10, 15 minutes a day, 5 to 10 or 15 or even 20 minutes a day. You pick, okay? And it can be so easy to do it. What makes it complicated is when you start saying, no, I don't, and no, whatever. It doesn't hurt me, hurting yourself in the process. So this is why I say you can take all this stance you want, and I'm fine with that. But in the end, that stubbornness, those hostility goes away because you finally want to find your way. Everybody has a different time, different pace for it. So don't wait too long, okay? Because your health and your time matters. So this is why you're talking to a healer or being here around a healer, because I'm literally saying you're not hurting me, you're hurting yourself. Through hostilities, we poison the hell out of our system. That's why we feel drained and we feel sick at the end. But in the end, when we heal ourselves, we find our way. So you'll find your way through this. So what happens when pick number 5 grows through hostilities? What's going to happen is that you're going to have many options that open up, unconsidered options that open up to get you out of financial constraints into stability. But you had to get through this big block that's happening within inside you first. And sometimes it takes a while. And I don't think anybody's above or below me. And you're going to realize that even about yourself, that we all have self-imposed boundaries, even you. Pick number 5, but you will find your way, just in a different time and pace, okay? Everybody goes about different things in a different pace, and it's okay. But I'm here to get you up and encourage you to make some kind of different action so you can get a different result. And I get people that don't agree with me, and I'm okay with that. So that is your reading, pick number 5. I really hope it helps. All right, everybody. If you hadn't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And it is that time where in the chat, please write down one question per person, and I will go pick it up accordingly. And who types in the chat? So it's one of those things, have at it. Oh my God, you know what? I didn't know people were talking to me in the chat because it's not showing in my my phone camera right in front of me, but I can see it on my other screen. Hey, I want a question answer. I can do one question oracle reading for you, so leave it in the chat right now because I'm taking them right now. This helps me wiggle my butt too, because yeah, sometimes we need a stand. Let's check out the chat. Madam, I'm reading those things in the chat. There's no one wanting a reading, then I am going to end out this live. Well, I'm going to check the chat some more. There's a lot of comments. Some people are asking some weird questions. One said, did Amber here really blame a dog for taking a dump on Johnny Depp's pillow? And then I had somebody write in the chat, show your feet. This ain't that kind of show. Hi at India. All right. Let's do Arri, Arri. I'm going to do a timestamp right now for you. Will Arri get married? Yes or no? Will Arri get married? Yes or no? Thank you. Yes, Arri, you're going to get married. Blossoming abundance. This may be somebody at a distance from you. Okay? So heads up with that, Arri. Arri wrote, yay! Now, Margaretta wrote, this is her timestamp, Margaretta wrote, do you see any future happiness coming for me? Does Margarita have any future coming her way within 2 months from now? I get yes, just pick and choose your battles, okay? Margarita. Anything else? Thank you. Door to Spirit. And holding a heart. And 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Plus, Margarita, you're going to have a new beginning with a guy. So this is a good time to have emotional stability, okay? Invest into your self-care regimen. So that way you always have a new beginning with inside you through any emotional upheaval, okay? So how does a self-care regimen looks like? Well, you create what it is, okay? You ask yourself what makes you happy. Is it rest and rejuvenation, taking baths, watching movies, having support with your friends, meditation, using your spirituality, okay? with your prayers, meditation, that kind of stuff to bring you back into emotional balance. You just know. So write down your self-care regimen and change it up every once in a while, okay? How you feel, and be reasonable with yourself, okay? That way you have more times of happiness, okay? And that's how easy it can be, Margarita. It's only because it only is complicated, Margarita, is when you invest in your mental prison more than your emotional stability, your self-care regimen, okay? So that's the reading I have for you, Margarita. Arri, I get channeled in most likely next year, okay? So just get excited and enjoying the journey with him, okay? And Margarita said, okay, thank you. Franco, see anything seeing my name. 651 Franco. You're silly. What are you trying to say? See anything seeing my name. Oh, I know what you're trying to, okay. I know what you're trying to ask now. 651 Franco. Your timestamp starts now. What? It's okay, Franco. What is coming towards 651 Franco? They need to know right now at this moment. Thank you. So what's coming towards you right now at this moment is that you need to know 651 Franco. There's someone over the internet that wants a partnership with you, and they're going to be different than you. So that's what you need to know in order for you to make a decision here. Anything else that they need to know? And give me advice for them. Angel of Strength and man holding a heart. All right, so this partnership that's going to be coming your way on the internet, this person that's different from you, 651 Franco, your advice here when they come towards you is to speak your truth if you want to date them or not, okay? Because you'll know if you do, because you'll go by how you feel, okay? Because you both will be different from each other, okay? And that's what you need to know. Okay? So cheers. Franco said, okay, yes. If it puts you in a mental prison, make sure you take a break and do something fun, because you make the best decisions when you're joyful, okay, Franco? All right, how many did I do? I think I did 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did 3 people. I gotta write it down. Anybody else oracle reading? Put down one question. Because I'll be here probably for another 5-10 minutes. It just depends. If anybody's brave enough to ask a question to be answered. Okay? You know, it's been a while since I've done an oracle reading on myself. Should I ask, okay, what's coming my way that I need to know right now at this moment? Thank you. Action. Envy. Woo, hostilities. Temple path. What's coming my way that I need to know right now is action and balance. There's going to be hostilities around me, but there's going to be an evolution too that goes on, which is not bad. So I deal with different kind of people, and some people like to say a lot of different things in my chat where I'm just like, someone's upset. All right. Next person up is Christine R. Your timestamp starts now. And they wrote, is it my aunt Olja sending me the number 444? All right. Is Christine's aunt Olja sending her the number 444? Yes or no? I get yes to get your attention to rebalance and restabilize. That way you're able to get rest and rejuvenation. Anything else that Christine needs to know? Thank you. Heartbroken, anxiety, a woman holding a heart, and a victory. See, victory. So, Christine, the reason why you need to see all this is that you're getting a lot of signs, but especially ways through connection through your ancestral line, meaning your family members. So that way you take good care of yourself. So you need a self-care regimen and adhere to it, making sure that you're being consistent with it. So that way you go through any heartbreak, anxiety, and worry, you're doing your self-care regimen to restabilize yourself. You're going to get more expansion here because here's the 444 again and the victory. Keep on doing it and working at it until you don't exist in this world anymore. Okay? Because with these bodies, you need to. These bodies and these minds. Okay? Whether you were taught or not, you need to have a self-care regimen. Okay? So do what makes you feel secure in what you want to do. Making sure you have baths, showers, eating well, exercising. You just know what makes you happy, okay? I only say these things so that way you start investing into it, okay? Christine R. said, okay. I hope so, because you'll have a huge victory and a new phase of life right after. You've been getting a lot of signs for a while, so stop ignoring them. Please and thank you. I'm a very direct person, but it took me time to be direct, because I'm that type of person that I don't like to be harsh in any kind of way to my words, but some people need that directness. I know I needed it a lot more than ever than somebody beating around the bush, you know? And it took time and it took a lot of healing and stuff. And now we're here and I'm able to work with any kind of person. And I take full responsibility in how I want to be known in this life, you know? So ask yourself, what do you want to be known for? A person that takes good care of themselves or not? And that's as simple as that. Uh, Christine R. said, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Big hugs. No problem. Because when you have that victory, it's not a victory just for you, but everybody in this world, because it's like, yay, now she can come out and play, you know? You get what I mean? That excitement that we feel like when you get wrapped up in anxiety and worry, it's like no one gets to see you, gets to talk with you. And here now you're coming out more of your comfort zone because you're taking good care of yourself and you're finding out answers. And we get to be honored by your presence and your liveliness because you're lovable, you know, and you deserve to have that connection with me and other people, you know. So yeah, it'd be a huge victory for all of us too. How you donate to my channel is where you go in the description box. I'll just put it down in the thing. You can donate through my PayPal. I'll put the link in the, and hopefully, there we go. Hopefully YouTube doesn't screw it up. Nope, there it is. I clicked on the link just to make sure. So if you want to donate to my channel, there's my link. I posted it into the live chat. Thanks, Margaretta. Amy. I will, Amy, you are next. And their username is spelled AMI. Next word, JANI. So Amy's timestamp starts now. She asks, hello, ma'am. What do my friends think of me? Question mark. Well, let's ask. What does Amy's friends think about her? First card, how they think. Second card, how they feel. And the next course of action they're going to take towards Amy with the third card. The fourth card, Amy's advice about her question. Thank you. Amy, you got MB. Storm warning. Door to spirits. And the seventh chakra, Archangel Gabriel. One more card for fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. All right, so how they think and feel about you is How they think about you, they think that there's some jealousy going on and that you're picking and choosing your battle here. Your battles with them. Now, the next course of action they're going to take towards you is try to have a new beginning with you, okay? And your advice here in the situation is to create funness with them and be decisive of how you want to create funness with them is what I got channeled in. So that way you guys can grow upon having fun with each other. So that way what got channeled in, you can iron out any kind of difficulties with your friends, because I don't feel like they don't want to be friends with you. You know, I feel like they're trying to make the attempt to make sure that they have something new with you instead of I don't feel like they want to linger on the past with you, okay? And you're needing to know this so that way you can be open with them, know clearly what you want to create with them, so that way you heal things between each other and there not be any hostilities with each other, okay? And you're needing to know this, okay, Amy? So that way, you know, you're supported. And I feel they don't have any kind of ill will from you, okay? Like, I don't get any backstabbing or anything, okay, Amy? Amy wrote, thanks a bunch. Heart, heart, heart. Thank you guys very much, too. And thank you, Amy. What a comment. I mean, how would you take it? Mood, was it mood? Tada? If someone said to you, wow, how would you take this, mood tada? Wow, you look exactly like my mother when she died 2 years ago. Would you be happy about that if someone said that to you? Please write how you would feel about that. Would you take it as a compliment or not? Because I'm smiling. If you wanted to know my reaction. Yes, my prediction came right? Because before I had this comment, I asked what was coming towards me, and it said, take things in balance, and because there's going to be hostilities coming around me, and here I have someone writing, I would be happy. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what your mom looked like, and people can take things in such a different way, and I'm just looking at you like you're being like giving you the side eye. Because you got to admit, some people do take that in a very negative sense. I have never had anybody give me a weird compliment that you just gave me. But I get you, and I'm glad you said your reactions because I'm not taking it personal. I'm just saying it's weird. Offended. I'm just saying it's weird. I've never gotten that compliment before. I didn't even know it was a compliment until I was like, huh. Must have read it wrong. My bad. Well, I think it's time for me to get off because it hit past the 2 hour mark. And I did at least half of what I wanted to do. And so before I get off, I'm going to give you an update. So, an update on what's going on with me. So, this past week, with the weather changing and everything, I had to take some more rest because I got a head cold, and getting those head colds, you get a lot of headaches. So, I got some rest and rejuvenation. Got to do that self care, right? You got to make it fun so it's not boring, right? So I did that, spent some time with my daughter. We're planning on how we're going to do Christmas and change it up because we don't do it like everybody else. So we're going to be decorating here soon. Got some new ornaments and stuff for our Christmas tree. I want to get a big red Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys notice I like red. Oh, Mutada, don't worry about it. I misread it because I thought you meant like I look like your mother when she died 2 years ago. That's what I read it like, and I was like, why would I look like a dead person? I I misread it, so don't worry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Because I was like, I don't look like a dead person. I get sun. So no worries. Just my misunderstanding, misreading it. Because these things go by fast, and then I get, it's just my bad. And now I know clearly you didn't mean anything by it. But anyway, so when it comes down to, hi in the chat. See me turning red? So I really want a red Christmas tree, and I found one on Amazon. I just love the color red. When I'm going to be changing up my hair soon in December, I'm not going to say what it's going to be, the color. It's not going to be a bright color, I can tell you that. But what are you guys doing on the holiday? And you guys have any guys and gals have any plans going on? Mine is spending time at home. We're probably going to get snowed in here very soon. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be in early December because already we're getting alerts of having rain and snow mix. And this, like, tomorrow, starting tomorrow. So I'm there, like, oh God, I still got to get the turkey. If you guys are celebrating Thanksgiving, I'm celebrating Thanksgiving in a different way. We celebrate it like Turkey Day, you know, gobble gobble. Anything else you guys need to know? Oh, I'm having another live oracle readings done on the 18th at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be alerted and everything, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Now, I've been noticing in my analytics that I get a lot of new people that come through my channel. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Don't be scared because I see you going in and out of my channel, watching my stuff a lot. So if you want to see my stuff, make sure you subscribe, okay? Oh, cool. I know Donald Trump did get president. You know, I predicted that stuff. Check it out on my channel. And that I did it. The beginning of this year, I actually predicted that all the Republicans are going to get it and stuff way before it was even, yeah. I should find it and give you guys a link if you want to see the predictions for the rest of this year and next year. And I'll be doing a new one this first of next year for an update for 2025 and 2026. I was very happy that prediction actually came through because everybody wanted change, you know. And I am, on a political perspective, an independent moderate. So I'm always going to see things in the middle. Not both sides are right or both sides are wrong. It's just, it needs tinkering with. So this is why we have different kind of people in order to help things get changed over. My advice, if you're dealing with politics and it's stressing you out, take a break. No one told you you need to keep on watching this stuff because it will make you go crazy. And if you notice, a lot of people are going crazy that are working with these news stations. This is why a lot of people are not watching TV anymore through the cable, and that they're only watching independent news sources. And I do that too. I'm subscribed to certain independent news sources on YouTube and um, podcasts because you get more. And also some group of my friends that are in France that do a lot of, um, and that's, you go to SOTT.net. A lot of my friends do a lot of journalism and that on that um, website too, all around the world actually. So I post things too that I see that need to be put into people's view. If you like though music, movies, meditations, different topics I post too on my Twitter and Facebook. You can go to those, and those links are down in the description box if you want to connect with me on a different level. Okay. It always gives you an update on what's going on in my channel and other things as well. But I do over the weekend movie nights where you pick 3 different kinds of movies. Okay. And then you have movie night with your friends, your family, and stuff like that. Okay. I try to make it where we have fun because I know spirituality can be sometimes boring. So I mix it up with fun and music and stuff like that where it's like different, you know? Because I was raised up like Roman Catholic. Don't not have anything, you know, bad to say about it other than I've gone through my experiences with it enough to know that I can handle and be respectful to other people's belief systems and practices, spiritual processes. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's religion or spiritualities are above or below anybody. But I do get my handful of crazy people that come my way and start saying, I'm going to damn you to hell and that, and I'm going to, I need to repent and all this other crazy stuff. And then I've met other people that were in the same religion genre that don't even act like that. They talk to me like I'm a human being. And so I have deep conversations with them about why they chose the spiritual path they do. And the story is just beautiful. whether it was Christian, Catholic, atheist, you get what I mean? Even Hindu, even just any kind of religion. I've talked to different kinds of people, and their story is very freaking beautiful of why they chose the spiritual process they have in their religion and whatnot. So I get people in my in my chat spewing some stuff, so I don't even say anything anymore to them. I just hide them in my channel and they just watch me. And in return, it gives people like you the freedom to really talk and open up without having to be judged by someone who's being a whack job in my live chat, you know? Those people I have a lot of empathy for, and they always have to learn the hard price of being manipulative by using fear to go against somebody's free will of choosing, you know? Oh, thank you. I don't know why it's not, your guys' thing is not coming up here, but I can see it over here. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, and you know what? There's a lot of people, if you start seeing a lot of people going crazy because whether it's politics or not, just know that this is your awareness coming more and more in because people are going through their transformations, their enlightenment, their awakenings. You get what I mean? They're being awakened to hit it to the next stage, and it's uncomfortable for some people. So then it gets you to remember going, man, it either triggers you to choose, either have love and compassion or remember what it was like when you were going through hard times like that. You know what I mean? So just go about it in a different way than what you can, you know, because some people are going to be even awakened out of their medication slumber. You get what I mean? And so it's going to be hard for those too, because some people, even now to this day, are still getting over medicated. So this next year, you're going to see a huge difference with people not getting over medicated anymore. Because antipsychotics only cause more problems in the brain, more gray matter in the brain. Look into it too. Hello in the chat. So I'm going to give you guys a link if you want to check it out of my predictions for this year. Definitely one of them, maybe a couple of them came true, but especially the win for the political thing of the Republicans. Let me find it real quick. Oh, and let me know in the comment area or even in the chat, um, either now or later, if you guys have any ideas of what kind of pick a card reading you would like, particularly so I can do it possibly in the next live. So that way you get the answers that you need too, or you think it would help the collective. Almost found it. There we go. Found it. Reading John's thing. Here's the link. John C. writes, I have people in my life only calling me when they need something. John, if that's going on and you've been helping them out for a while, then it's just asking you to don't stunt your growth and theirs by keep on helping them over and over again. Now, if you want more advice of whether or not you should help them, I can pull a couple of cards for advice for you, John C. Let me know. Got to move around. My soul, the divine, please give me two cards for John C. Because John C., your timestamp is right now. We need 2 cards advice for John C. and how he can deal with his situation of people calling him because they need something. Thank you. Angel of Balance and Blossom Abundance. Angel of Strength. All right. So your advice is, John C., is to have the power and the strength to make a decision when you're balanced. And you'll know when you're balanced because you'll be happy and joyful of wanting to contribute help towards the people that need something. And you'll just do it a little at a time, okay? If you're off balance and they're like, oh yeah, we want something, you just let them know right now is not the right time to do this, okay? Because when you're joyful, you'll make the right decision, okay? You can always tell them, I'll talk to you later, and reclaim that balance again by doing something that makes you happy, okay, John? Because that's how you know you'll make the right decision. And it's okay to say no, okay? If you start getting an aggressive stance from them, then you made the best decision, okay? Because whoever wants to be in your life will understand if you say no or yes to them, okay? They'll just be glad that you're in their life and that there was a possibility whether or not you can help them. This is you need to grow out of any kind of guilt, okay, too. And it's okay because I've went through it, and many people on this earth that are humans have gone through it too. In order to grow through it, you shouldn't have to feel guilty for saying no. I had to teach my brother from another mother this, and I had to use me as an example. I told him, okay, my sweetness, I need you to tell me no when I ask for anything. He goes, really? I said, yes. I want you to use me he goes, you're not going to get mad at me or anything. I said, I just want you to say no. Whether I get angry or not, I want you to say no. He goes, are you going to hate me or anything? I said, no. I said, you need to learn how to say no and not feel guilty for it at all. And so I asked him for anything, random times, even to this day. And it taught him actually how to say no. I was also the first one that he came out to, and I was so happy about that because that set the standard of how no matter who in his life that was going to accept him or not, that he knew that I was going to accept him and many other people land up accepting him for coming out too. And then it also set the standard of it's okay. I said, you shouldn't have to feel guilty for saying no, whether it's something you can do or not. It's your money, it's your choice. You earn that, and you have every choice in how you want to dilt it out, you know? That's why I said one, you've been helping a lot, and they keep on coming back to you to always clean up their mess. This is your chance to finally say no. And you don't have to tell them a reason. You can just say no. And if they're like, what's the reason? There's no reason. I just say no, and that's it. And sometimes that's hard for people to understand. Because then you will see a reaction of them going, I understand, I'm sorry for asking or whatever. And you'll just say, yeah, it's all right. And that is just, I have a lot going on in my life or whatever it is. And or you'll see a different reaction of someone having an overgrown hissy fit because you didn't give them what they want. And that is a huge red flag of going, yeah, now I know why I felt like that. They have a lot of growing up to do. And some people do. Still, I've seen 40, 50, 60-year-olds, even young adults, still act like they're 12 years old. But you remember when we used to do like that? We had to learn hard. As someone in our life finally said, no, you can't be acting like this anymore. And no, you're not going to get your way if you have a tantrum. So, yeah. Don't feel guilty, John, anymore. Because you're growing through this experience as much as we are, you know? Yeah. Especially when you've done a hard work and you did labor throughout the day and someone's telling you to do stuff right now and you know you need the rest and recuperation, or even just making sure you're saving your money or whatever it is, it's okay. You don't need to drag yourself through the mud, okay? There are going to be times and places where you can be like, yeah, I can do it, because you'll feel it. You're not going to, you shouldn't have to feel guilt into doing stuff. Because the best work you come out of is when you feel it because you're happy, not feel it because you're someone's digging in guilt in you. But you got to admit that guilt happens with inside you. So don't feel guilty anymore because you're putting it there. No one else but you. Okay? Yeah, well, John, guess what? Today's a new day, and this very moment, and every moment to come is a new day where you can change that. You just got to want to confront it in such a different way. And the only way it's going to happen is when it happens with inside you first, okay? Because John said, that's my problem too. I give people money all the time. You're still a beautiful human being, whether you give a person money or not. Okay? You need to know that. Because I have a friend, my brother from another mother, that feels the same way. He's a very much of a big giver. But he had to learn too that you can give to a fault where it can land you in debt, and total health crisis, See, I may not have the money, but I was a giver too, where it was to the detriment of my own health. So I had to learn to almost a fault in a relationship where I was overgiving and almost landed me in the hospital, and I was already recovering from a spiral fracture in my leg. So I had to make sure to not give anymore and retreat with my daughter back home. And I'd made the best decision there. And normally I would break up with the person, but I made it his choice to do that. And in the end, it was the best decision because I already knew if he was not going to do it, I was. But so I made it his decision to do that. So that way that he knew it was a for sure thing, because I already knew it was a for sure thing. And so as life went on, I ended up recovering and I realized that I don't have to overgive anymore in a relationship. That I don't have any anger, guilt, or anything bad in regards to him as being my ex. It was an experience. I actually really, to this day, I wish him well. That I hope that his health, his happiness, his little son is doing really good, And as far as I know, they are because of his mom still being friends with me. So that's all I wanted for them. And nothing bad came after it, So, like I said, we all have to learn in our own ways, to rebalance ourselves out and how much we give to ourselves and each other. So that way, there's no codependency, there's no toxicity involved and huge entanglement, John C. wrote, "Thank you." You're welcome, and thank you for your question. All right, beautiful human beings. I got to get off this live. It's almost 3 hours. It's like 2:42. I greatly appreciate this live, and thank you guys and gals for showing up. Greatly appreciate it. And so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you guys next time on the 18th at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the next live, okay? So hopefully you guys show up for that. And let's do the mantra to close this out. Esitoma 𝐖ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ Dhammasoma jyotigamaya Rityurman Shanti Shanti Shanti. Have an awesome day or night wherever you're at. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.